The Warriors podcast is now on Patreon. Head to patreon.com/The Warriors and join our little gang. You get a bonus episode every Friday. It's your way of supporting the podcast and keeping this going. Every penny that we get from Patreon is going back into the podcast, so come and support the gang.
We want to keep making content for you. We've got some exciting videos planned, and it is you who can help us make that happen. And as a little thank you, at some of the higher tiers, we'll send you some little gifts, so you could get things like a cup, a signed card. Hell, I'll even send you a written apology for whatever I've said that's upset you. But do come and support the podcast, help keep it going, and show some love.
Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Warriors podcast. I am Hayley Ellis, and who are you?
I'm Barry Dodds.
Welcome to your weekly dose of worrying, fretting, and anxiety-riddled podcast.
Yeah. And Hayley, happy Amazon Prime Day.
So we're recording this, Barry, so you need to give some perspective. What date is it
Tuesday,
today?
the 11th of July, in the year of our Lord 2023. Should you be listening to this in the future, in some sort of time capsule, this is a historical document, maybe,
I don't think any historians will be listening to this, Barry. Maybe to see how regressive we were. I never get anything good off there. What have you been buying?
Well, I've bought some new headphones. I've finally relented, and the reason that I relented is these headphones that I'm wearing. I've used these all the way, everything I've ever edited, I've edited using these headphones, right? So you can imagine how long I've had them. I'm
not going to lie, they look like they've been in the Band-Aid video. They're that old.
And I recently did a recording with somebody who had quite good sound tech, a very successful person, and they sounded amazing. The headphones looked great, and then they saw me pick up mine to put them on, and if I could just show you what these look like. So as you can see.
So for those of you who are listening, well, we're all listening on an audio basis. We don't do this visually. They're all ripped. They look like a dog's had a good go on them.
They're all corroded by sweat.
Is that what it is? Oh, that's disgusting. I thought a little dog had a go on him. What, your cat had got hold of them?
So they were like, oh, has something happened to them? I'm just like, no, they're all right.
My head's been leaking on them.
And they went, well, what are they? And I went, oh, they're the Head Candy Net 140. And it was like, oh wow, because it was a young person.
I've never seen them before, except in the museum.
Museum, I've seen drawings of them. I've never seen them. So I've relented and ordered some headphones. But this does allow me to announce this week's competition. If you would like to win a pair of Skull Candy headphones,
we're not giving them away, Barry. We're not giving them away. We'll be taken off the air. Welcome to the show.
I'm going to have some proper sound equipment, so I'll be able to actually fucking hear the sound levels properly now as well. I can't wait till I hear this, until I can edit this little sound clear and all on the same level.
Today I did have a little look and I nearly bought I've got that much stuff for massages, right? And I never use them. So I have really always got neck and shoulder pain because I think it's because of the amount of driving I do. So I buy everything that's neck massage, and I never use it. And I seen one today and I was like, oh, I'm going to buy that. And I thought, why? I've got 5 of them in my cupboard that I don't use.
Yeah, because they're all shite. It's all nonsense. I keep getting these fans advertised, and every time I look at them, I go, "Oh, that's a great idea." And I just think, no, that'll be ridiculous. They're these things you put around your neck, and they've got like a fan either side.
No, they're good.
Are they?
Yeah, because, right, so when we were in Disney, I don't know if I've mentioned we've been to Disney, Barry. By the way, don't notice that I did see you roll your eyes when I said that last time.
I wouldn't have you noticed.
Because it's so hot, loads of people were wearing them, and I was so jealous because they blow, like, yeah, it's like just having a fan around your neck and it blows it into your face. They're so good.
Well, I've only ever seen one person wearing them, and it was at a gig, and that person was a bellend. So
yeah, you don't wear them at a gig. You wear them like when you're walking around Disneyland and it's like 35 degrees. You don't wear them to go and watch bloody Erasure in Nottingham.
Let's do our worries of the week.
Worries, you got a lot.
Worries. We got a lot. So we went on the Mild High Club a few weeks ago with the lovely Dean and Amy. Absolutely love them. Love that podcast. Loads of fun. I thought I'll have a little watch of it back. Now I didn't realise. Well, I did realise actually, but I forgot about it. I've got resting bitch face.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought it was just like me you looked at like that, like with like disgust, annoyance, disappointment.
No, right, and I'd forgot, right, so a few years ago I did this TV show in Edinburgh, no, like student TV show, and I was on with Flo and Joan, who are just lovely, and I watched it back, and I thought, what is wrong with me? Like, so on the bit, so I thought I wasn't on shot, but on the bits, like, they kept, like, zooming back to me as they were talking, and I'm just, like, zoned out. Do you know, like, I'd been hypnotised, and I thought, and I don't realise I'm doing it. Do you know what I mean? And the same with the Mild High Club. And I thought, they must think I'm an absolute bitch. Because a Mild High Club as well, it's not, I wouldn't say it's resting bitch face, it's more like I'm thinking. And it's like...
Do that face now, just so I can get an idea of what... Just completely... Just try
I don't know, because it's more when I'm... there. I think it's what it is. I feel quite self-aware when I'm getting filmed because, no, I've had no TV work. So, like, I'm not used to it. But my brain, like, I don't know what it is, but it's like a default face. That's not a good face to be a default face.
Oh, really? Yeah.
You're quite good because you're very smiley in between and stuff when people are talking and stuff. But I just, like...
No,
it's like I'm thinking, have I paid me gas bill? Or, like, have I paid... And it's that constant look of worry all the time.
No, I watch it, and like, because I can see each of us now, and I tell you what I'm constantly aware of, right? Look at the colour of your skin. Look at the colour of mine right now, right? I don't look like... Right, you should look like the one who's been to America, who's been hanging around Florida, whereas I look like type 2 diabetes. My head is
like
red.
What's her name from Willy Wonka?
Violet Beauregarde.
You're so purple at the minute. I'm not joking, right? I think that you should go to the doctors about that. Have they said anything to you?
What about?
When you've been in for your various other ailments, have they gone, oh, by the way, you look dead purple?
My blood pressure's brilliant. I always check it on that thing that you stick your arm in the waiting room. You know, because they put that in there, give you something to do when you're bored. So they're like, oh, you can have a go.
I don't think that's what it's for.
Well,
when you're bored, it's not like a fruity machine in the airport.
Can you imagine if you went in your doctor's and they put a couple of bandits in, pool table.
They don't put like a set of scales in the doctor's for you to have a little bit of a laugh while you're waiting.
We used to do that when I worked at the hospital. There was it was one of the departments. It used to have this, it was like a massive sort of it's what they used to weigh people in wheelchairs on. So obviously it's a big like flat plate, and what we used to do was the supervisor Lee, he used to make us all get weighed as a team on a Monday morning, right, to see how we were comparing against our previous week's weight.
How about you do some fucking work?
And then we'd all weigh ourselves individually and find out who was letting the team down.
I tell you who's letting the NHS down. You and your team at the time.
It came down to me and a bloke called Les, and Lee said whoever lost the most weight could have the next Friday off. So it was a day off that was at stake. Do you know what I ate? This is no word of a lie. 3 days to lose weight. Sprouts. 3 days on sprouts, right?
That is disgusting, because you would be unbearable to be in a room with.
Well,
why didn't you just have apples or something?
No, they told us that sprouts were like negative calories. Like it takes more energy to eat a sprout than it does to than it gives you.
And it takes more energy to be in a room with you after you've had a sprout.
Got the Friday off.
Yeah, and you've got no friends either.
Kitchen stank.
And this is why you're purple now at the age of 42.
Look like a radish. Look how red I've gone.
Anyway, what can I do about me resting bitch face? Like, it's not a resting bitch. It's sort of like...
Smile more.
I know, but I try and smile. So if you watch the thingy, I'm trying to smile, but it looks pained. And I don't know. I think it's because I'm uncomfortable with cameras being on me. Well, I haven't done much TV, have I? Although I was in the film Alfie, the remake with Jude Law, not the original, obviously.
Were you?
I'm too young. Yeah. And I was an extra.
Oh.
And I threw a rose on the coffin, and it's my hand's the first one.
Do you not see any more of you? Is it just...
No, you don't see anything. I was an extra.
All right. This week's competition. Remember, you're playing to win Skull Candy headphones.
Barry, I'm not giving away something that is disintegrated because of your ear sweat. Right, we're already not getting in the charts now, and now you're giving away shit.
First person to identify Hayley's hand. Go and watch the remake of Alfie.
I talked about this with Sally Ann Hayward before, and Sally's like, "How do they know it's your hand? Because it's covered in eczema."
All the nails are bitten. So you're worried about your retching?
Retching.
So you're worried about your face, right?
I just think my default face when I'm not talking looks like I'm worried about something. Do you know what I mean? Or I'm looking like, I don't know. It's not a good default face. Do you know what I was thinking of doing? So I host that Beat the Frog, which is a gong competition for new acts, and sometimes the new acts are really bad, right? And my face is on camera sat at the side, right? Now someone went on.
Supportive compare there. Some of them are really bad.
Well, Barry, when you're so used to... So basically what happened one day, someone went on and went, "Are you ready for 5 minutes of paedophile gags?" And I physically rolled my eyes into the back of my head, right? And I didn't realise I was on camera doing that. And I thought, that's bad, that. Right.
No, it's not. I'd have gonged them immediately.
But I'm just... Anyway, I thought, it's not fair. I shouldn't be, like, doing stuff like that. So I was thinking about wearing a mask. Do you know, like, those masks that drama students wear when they're doing, like, tableaus and stuff?
Oh, yeah, those, like...
White porcelain masks. So I think when I next do a podcast, because we're doing a special with the Mild High Club, we're going on a ghost thing, aren't we? Can I say that?
Yeah, we could say that. I'm working on it. I'm finding a location as well. Hayley, by the way, is over the moon about the ghost hunt, and the reason why is because she found out that one of the potential locations, 20 minutes from her house.
I was like, let's do that one.
Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah, it sounds really good. Oh, really creepy, that one. Yeah, I haven't told you where it is yet. Yeah, I know, but just like really creepy area of Liverpool.
I was like, yeah, let's have that one. There's no ghosts, it's fine. So I might get a porcelain mask.
Like V for Vendetta masks. That'd be nice, intimidating.
Oh, what about, do you know, like Nina Conti and that when she does ventriloquism and she gives them a bottom half of her mouth where it moves?
Yeah.
I just start wearing one of them on a permanent smile on it.
Or you could just laugh at the material from the new act.
Yeah, I do. I do. But I can't help it. And I think I'm quite a supportive person.
Really, because when I did Beat the Frog recently,
Not with you.
there was
That's
a
different.
lot of eye rolling going on because I watched it back yesterday because I sent it to a friend of the podcast, Matt Bragg, to have a watch of it. And so when I was sending it across, I was like, oh, let's just have a quick look at it and relive that moment. And you are just sat. You're not annoyed with me. You're annoyed with the crowd for enjoying it.
Because it was so bad.
Bad
Anyway.
Sharona.
What are you worried about this week?
What am I worried about? So I was away at the weekend, and I was going to mention this to you. Now, I want you to tell me when I show you something, right, straight away, right, what you think this is, right? What do you think that is? That's from the hotel.
Shower gel.
Exactly. That's what I thought, right? So I went into the into the world's weakest shower in the Britannia Hotel, right? And I you can see how much I used
Right,
there.
Barry, just remember we're doing this on an audio level. So what are you showing me? Describe it.
So what I'm showing you is a little blue bottle, right? And you can see there's some like
Little blue
liquid.
pills in it.
There's like it's like a bit of. Yeah, it looks like
looks
one
like
of
a
those
shower gel. It looks like a
miniature-
tiny-
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But if you look closely at it, you'll see that I didn't notice till I got out. It's hand gel. So I spent the whole day and that night, right, completely moisturised. Like my hair, my face, everywhere. And I remember at the time really scrubbing, going, you fucking don't get much bubbles out of these, do you? Right. I've walked around stinking like fucking Dettol, right? Honestly, I used the full thing. Like, I used all of that and it was only
People
when
are like, he's taking this coronavirus too far still.
I've had some correspondence on Instagram. I see that we've had somebody's mocked up a good picture, like of you and the full Monty, or is it me and you in the full Monty?
Me and you, because basically it's a running joke that my ticket sales for Sheffield aren't great on this podcast. That's a real morale boost. No wonder I've got resting bitch face and worried about my Sheffield sales. Anyway,
I'm coming along to that one, right? I'm coming along. I'm not on. I'm just going to sit in the audience.
Barry, someone did a little promo picture for it saying buy tickets for Sheffield in the style of the Full Monty poster. It made me laugh.
Right, which one am I of the full Monty cast?
Who's that big one? That big lad?
All right, right. That's enough. That's enough.
I'm joking. I've started eating better today. Today's the day. I'm going to eat better.
Oh, really? Can I remind you of Operation Skinny Bitch?
Yeah. You can remind me, and I'll choose to forget. I've had too much stress in my life. I had overnight oats, though, this morning. It's a good start, isn't it?
Is that a medical condition? Oh, yeah, she got a touch of the overnight oats.
So I've had my overnight oats, so that's
What the fuck are overnight oats?
Can I tell you what I've bought recently as well to help with my concentration? Because I'm feeling really sluggish in that at the minute. Just no energy for the last 25
Cool.
years. No, what I've bought is I seen Aisling B recommend it on her Instagram. And I thought she's got loads of energy, right? And it's probably because she's got loads of money. But she recommended lion's mane.
Oh, the mushrooms.
Yeah, so it's mushrooms, yeah. So it's a mushroom product. It's all legal.
Yeah.
And apparently you have a spoonful of that in your coffee, makes you more focused. Why are you shaking your head?
Because I got stung by this thing when I gave up drinking. There was this thing called Three Spirits, and it was called...
Isn't that a Christmas Carol?
Right. It was called a social elixir, right? And the whole thing... And it was, honestly, it was the most hipstery load of shit, right? But somebody got me a code for it, so I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. And it said, oh, so you can drink, and it'll give you that sort of 2-pint feeling or 2 glass of wine feeling, but there's 0 alcohol in it, and you can drive, and it's all made with high quality botanicals, and it's full of all these mysterious things from around the world. And lion's mane is one of them. Now, I had a couple of
I had a couple of drinks of it, right? Honestly, fuck all, right? Absolutely nothing, right? I ended up drinking the whole bottle and nearly shit myself, right?
Got done for drink driving.
But lion's mane was one of the big ingredients that was in this.
Well, I've read a lot of reviews. I haven't just gone half-arsed on this because it was quite expensive. So I thought, listen, I've bought shit before. I'm going to do my research. And the reviews are pretty good for lion's mane. There's a few that I like did nothing, and then they were signed off BJ Dodds. But the majority of them are good. So I'm hoping that I'll be focused. What are you staring at me like that for?
How could right? You're now ordering mushrooms off the internet and taking them for energy. Yet I send you some sachets of Sneak, and you're fucking proper suspicious about them and actual products with ingredients.
Because you pull shit out your bag, right? So we'll be at a gig together, and you'll be rifling through your bag, and you go, here's some of these, right? And they're all like sort of smashed up, and fucking your headphones have been lay on them in your bag.
And that
And you're
bloke
like,
in
I had these. I had
like
these
that
last-
bloke in Resident Evil 4 when you woke up and he all just caught aside and way by all your weapons. That's a proper nerdy reference.
So nerdy. But then you're like, I've these, they're really good, they're for gamers, they keep you awake till 6 a.m. I'm like, I don't want to be awake till 6 a.m. I just want to have a bit of energy for the gig.
What about
Go
those
on.
tablets I gave you where it gave you mass anxiety?
They made me poorly then.
But you're
It genuinely
awake.
made me poorly. Barry, man, this is why I don't trust you.
But awake.
Oh yeah, I was awake. I was thinking about existential crisis.
You were
He
very
gives me
awake
tablets,
on the edge of
right?
that train platform.
He gave me these tablets to give me an energy boost. Why I trust you, I don't know. Right? Because do you know what someone said to me at the gig the other day?
Go on.
Alex Baldwin said to me, he was like, you've quoted Barry twice there. And he said, I'm not being funny. He said, but that's starting to concern me. It's like when people start quoting GB News. That's what he said. He was worried that I was quoting you. And I was like, oh, yeah. And now I'm taking tablets that you give me for energy.
Well, what can I say? They worked.
Anyway.
That's all I'll say.
Anyway, let's do some listeners' worries.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
So this is the part of the show where you can email us your worries and we will make them ever so much worse. If you have a worry you'd like to discuss with us here on the podcast, you can get in touch via two ways. Well, actually, there's more than two. But you can email us, thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com. If you're a Patreon, you take priority. You can just DM us on there. Also, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're even on TikTok. Might get us on Threads. Whatever.
What's
No
Threads?
point, I don't know. I'm too old for this. Apparently, there's a thread on us on Reddit. So
Is
here we
there?
go.
Oh no.
It's about the name Barry though. Megan Trainor's just had a baby. Called it Barry.
Yeah, I know that because pretty much everyone who's ever met me has sent me a message and tagged me in it, to the point that they've been tagging her in as well. I wouldn't be surprised if she's renamed it based purely on the fact she's clicked on mine and went, oh, actually, I've had second thoughts about Barry.
It's funny, isn't it, for like a quite trendy pop star to call. I mean, they call the kids unusual names, don't they? Pop stars. Barry.
Barry Trainer.
You know it's not you, don't you? Anyway, let's do some worries.
Barry Trainer sounds like a leisure centre manager.
I
Right,
wouldn't go and see a personal trainer called Barry, though. Would you? I just wouldn't trust them that they knew what they were doing.
all right, Haley.
Right. Let me do one first, please.
Go on.
So, first message come through from Patreon from Nico. Loads of worries on this. This is a great one, this. So, worries. Right, they've just listed loads of worries. So let's do them one by one. Worries. Remember when the world was going to end from the millennium bug? That was quite a worry at the time. Were you worried about that?
I wasn't bothered because I worked New Year's Day and I got triple time in case all the computers in the in the supplies office went down. So yeah, I love the millennium bug.
Do you know when this wasn't the millennium bug? Do you know like there's loads of times where they go the world's meant to be ending? You know, like people have predicted the world's going to end on this day, the world's going to end on that day. There was one time, I don't know when it was, that they said the world was going to end, and I was working in Chester Zoo in the cafe at the time, right? And it said it was going to end. The world was going to end at 3 p.m. They said, and we were all working. And then all of a sudden, I'm not even joking, at 5 to 3 or whatever time it said the world was going to end, it started hammering down, thunderstorm. Right, and everyone's like, oh my God, this could actually happen. Been nice all day. And there was just a peacock wandering around outside. And the woman who was the supervisor went, someone get the peacock inside! And it was so funny. But no, don't worry.
Millennium Bug, what next is on that list?
Books. Oh, there's loads. I worry that when it's raining and I'm driving, if I have my wipers on a high speed and others don't, then they'll think I'm being dramatic. Hang on. Like the rain's at 3, but my wipers are at 10, and then I can never get the fucking things off, so it ends up making that awful scratching noise on the glass. I know what you mean, Nick. Oh, look at that dramatic driver. It's spitting.
Next worry.
I worry every time I put petrol in my car that I've used the wrong fuel. I've never ever done this, but still check and recheck every time. Same. Have you ever? I bet you've put the wrong fuel in.
No, never done it. You can't fit the pump in the thing. They're different sizes.
You say that in another instance as well.
All right.
You can't fit the pump in the thing.
You can't.
Yeah.
No, different sizes.
You must be able to, because people have done it. People have put diesel in.
Yeah, because one of them is obviously smaller than the other.
But I double check. I read it. I read what's on the side of the pump and then read on the side of my fuel cap. I do it every time, even though I know.
Black for diesel, green for normal.
People are colourblind, Barry. Sometimes people are
That's
in a
true.
rush.
That is true. I don't see colour. And, yeah, that is a very, very... Do you know what? I'd never even considered that. That some people...
How do colourblind people know that? Because colourblind is like greens, isn't it? They struggle with green. Is that right?
Oh, I don't know.
Because I was with someone at one point and they were going to become a train driver and they couldn't because they were colourblind. And they only found out they were colourblind when they went for the test to be a train driver. What?
Really?
Yeah.
Was that person a driver though?
They'd been smashing through red lights.
I was gonna say. Fucking hell. Imagine that. Just a trail of carnage behind them as they're rocking up at Virgin trains. Just explosions going off behind them.
Right,
on,
here we go.
Next.
I worry when I'm waiting at the barber's with my son and trying to time everyone else's cuts so my lad doesn't end up with a shit barber.
I know exactly what you mean. I do watch them thinking, oh, it better not be him. He doesn't give a fuck. Right, come on, right. Which one's the bloke who actually owns the place? Right, him. I want him. And you just,
I always think that, though. Do you know when you go and you're waiting to get served and there's someone really, like, on the tills? I know it's busy and you can see someone really miserable or someone. I think, oh, I'm going to get them. And then you do. Do you know what I mean, though?
I know exactly what you mean. It's like, oh no, not you. That's a normal worry. I understand that. Yeah, I think what this person needs to do is just meditation, maybe. Just you seem to worry a lot, and
they're all rational worries, Nick. They are
I
all
know.
rational worries that I've had.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah, well, I hate to make it worse, but yeah, carry on worrying, Nick. Keep it up.
Oh, go on, give us a worry.
We've had a festival story sent in, actually.
Yes, because we spoke about Glastonbury. a few weeks ago. Go on.
Yeah, I went to Glastonbury in 1997 as a fresh-faced 18-year-old. It had rained all week and the other stage sank into the mud. Although we got to see Radiohead on Saturday night. I forced myself not to poo from Thursday evening because the loos were already the stuff of nightmares until Monday lunchtime. The first motorway. Thursday till Monday. That's got to be dangerous.
5 days without a poo.
What are you using? A cork?
It's the worst Craig David song ever.
I had a turtle head on Saturday. I took the cloth on Sunday.
Oh,
Right.
God, go on.
Until Monday lunchtime, the first motorway services, I was even hesitant to pee in the loos as the weather had made the edges of the trenches perilous at best. The trenches!
What are they talking about there?
You know, the trenches, because it's all hippie bollocks, isn't it? You know, they all wee in trenches and, you know, put
Right.
planks of wood over trenches and all that. I woke up in the dead of the night, busting for a wee, and decided just to pee in a Lucozade bottle, thinking that the 1 litre bottle would be more than accommodating. Imagine, if you can, the terror that swept through me as the bottle kept on filling, knowing I was nowhere near finished. I ended up half filling one of my mates' wellies. I had to go and empty the welly in the dead of the night and replace it before getting back in my sleeping bag. We were that soaked he didn't even notice the piss wet welly.
Oh, gross.
Piss in boots.
Piss in boots. Hey, it's like that scene in Dumb and Dumber, do you know, where he keeps weeing, so then he does it in all the old beer cans or beer bottles.
Yeah.
And then the policeman pulls him over, it's like a little drink, do you? Like, oh,
That
see,
is-
like, do you know what, like, for men, when they need, what I always worry about is getting caught for, because there's been times when there's been an accident happened on the motorway, and then you're caught and you can't go for a wee because it's standstill. And men will just literally pull over. They'll just go on the hard shoulder, or they'll, you know, go in a bottle or something. And like, it's hard. I know, like, people go get a shiwi. It's still not easy.
No, I recently did a festival, and one of the acts, who I will not name publicly,
Who
but
was it?
she had been.
Of course it was.
She had been stuck in the 4-hour traffic. There was a queue to get into that festival. It was horrific at download, and just didn't have any other choice. Just pissed straight through their jeans, through the car
As they
seats.
got out the car. Oh, through
No.
the car, in the car.
You couldn't get out the car because it was like crawling forward at like
Yeah.
3 miles an hour. So you just like, well, what do? I can't physically, like, you
Yeah.
can't stop this crew because there's 400 like metalheads in cars behind me, all wanting to do the same. If they see me getting out to have a piss, they're just gonna tip my car over and throw it in a ditch. So she just had to sit and piss all the way through the car upholstery.
Do you reckon she's took that in for a clean since, or she's...
On the way out, she was asking everyone if she could borrow a carrier bag to put on her seat, so she didn't have to sit in the 6-hour-old piss on one of the hottest days of the year in the car.
God.
Imagine that going, which one's our car? Which one? Oh yeah, the one with the misted windows and all the flies above it. So yeah, cheers, Matt. That was genuinely very entertaining.
I hope your mate's foot isn't webbed now.
Imagine that gets gangrene, gets trench foot, like a World War One soldier. I don't know what's happened. He's only got one toe left. Because I don't imagine on day 3 of the festival that it was a healthy piss.
Oh, God. Someone told me in Glastonbury, they said, just wear a catheter. It's like, so you
Just
don't have to pay-
what, have a medical procedure. Although you can get, because I used to order these, you can get the like condoms where you roll them on and they've got a teat at the end, and you attach a bag. I can still remember the name of it. It's a simpler S5 bag, and you plug it in, and so you've just got like a skin around your knob, so you just piss, and you tape the bag is taped to your leg. It's for people who.
Where did you find these?
I
Amazon
used to-
Prime Day.
I used to order them for the hospital. Just Google simpler SIMPLA S5 bag.
Yeah, but they're for people with medical conditions, and that's fair enough. But if you just, because you don't want to go to the toilet in Glastonbury, don't be doing that.
Well, one of the tricks that that used to be regularly done was whenever going to a concert, you know how people would like try and sneak like bottles of drink in their bag and stuff like that, and you know, this is great. This is great advice. Oh, welcome to Thrift Corner, right? More money saving tips from BJ Dodds. Those bags, because you strap them to your leg with like micropore tape, and obviously the tube comes out. You'd fill it with like spirits, with like vodka or whatever you were having, and it's got a little valve on. So what you would do is, it's like, obviously, if security check you, just go, excuse me, I've got a medical condition. And they're like, obviously, they're not going to fuck around with a full bag. But the problem is that you've then got.
Well, yeah, when you're smuggling in Wicked Blue, obviously they're going to know that it's not.
So you've got it full of vodka, but the problem is that to then fill your glass, you've got to go and stand as if you're having a wee, pull the little thing out, you fly, and then just turn the valve and like just fill your glass up. And then, but it looks, if you don't know that's what's happening, as far as you're aware, you're just watching somebody have a slash in a glass and top it up with Coke and start drinking it. But
Hey, he's well hydrated. It's clear. It's clear.
he's taking. Have you seen how much piss that bloke's drinking over there?
Oh my days. Here's
Great.
another worry. We've had one through on the gram from Lemole. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if not. Hello. My friend loves the pod and is a massive worrier. So much so that he is too worried to submit his irrational worries because he is afraid of being judged, ignored, laughed at, and mocked. No idea. Can you please provide advice to get them over this hurdle? Thanks.
That will probably happen.
We will judge.
This
We
is the
will
thing,
laugh.
right? We're worriers as well, right? To me, this is like a safe space for worrying, right? You can laugh at our worries, we can laugh at your worries, but that doesn't mean worries aren't legitimate. It's just that this is just a little club where we might take the piss out of you, right? Or we might take the piss out of your worry and laugh, but we don't mean it. We know it's real to you, just as in Hayley genuinely did worry that she'd ran over a camel that time, in the way that I do genuinely have a shit lawn. You know, these things are real, but in this space we can laugh about it.
Because we are all irrational worriers on this podcast. So don't be afraid. I mean, I'm not going to
Don't
lie,
be
we will
afraid.
take the piss out of it. Because we've got to take the piss out of ourselves because we worry so much, honestly. Like, Barry sometimes, that's why he's so red. His head nearly combusts, right, because he's that stressed about stuff.
What are you going to do? Laugh or cry? I suggest laugh. Come and join us.
Join us, send us your worries. If you have a worry you'd like to get involved, like I say, drop us a DM if you're a Patreon member. Some more Patreon stuff coming soon. Like I say, we're doing that exclusive video with the Mile High Club at some point this year.
And it's the last public ghost hunt I will ever do. It's the last one. I've done them so many times. After this, it is going back to being my hobby, something that I do in private. I wasn't going to do another one. This opportunity came up and I just thought, oh, hang on. Like, taking Hayley in would be interesting, and those guys are really sad. It was too good an opportunity to say no to. So this is going to be my last one, so I'm going to pull out all the stops for
We
this
did
one.
have to, and I've never done one of these before. I've never been on a ghost hunt before. I stayed in that place in Cheshire for Comic Relief years ago. Do you know that? You know the one you stayed in there, and apparently the room was haunted.
the what's it called? The Lamb or the Lion in Congleton.
Yeah, so we stayed there for Comic Relief with the Chawners. Do you remember the Chawners? Who were like on X Factor. And then they had their own show. We stayed there with them. Anyway, nothing happened. We heard something bang. We switched the light on. It was Philip Chorner throwing a cushion across the room. That was as spooky as it got. So I'm looking forward to this one. But yeah, that'll be coming on Patreon this year, as well as some other videos. Me and Barry will be doing, hopefully getting together at some point, and we're going to be filming some more content. Last time I shaved his head. That's on the Patreon. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, what you want me to do to Barry.
There's a tease. Come on, watch him get his head shaved.
Not in a good way. It wasn't a good way.
No, it was a terrible haircut. Absolutely terrible. But yes, thank you for all your support as always. Keep sending in your worries. We will see you very soon.
If you like the podcast, please give us a 5-star rating, subscribe, tell your mates, because the more people that tell about it, the longer we can keep this going, because it is a limited shelf life.
Fucking hell.
We need it to do well, Barry. You've got to put the pressure on people. We need.
Oh, we're wrapping up and I've got a story about a compare to tell you. I'll tell you another time.
Thank you genuinely for your support. We'll see you. Friday for your Patreon, and we'll see you Monday for the public episode.
Take care.
Bye. You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.